in Sagittarius, and welcome to Soul Connection. So yeah, this is your oracle reading for this month. So this is for the sun, moon, and rising in Scorpio. If you have a different sun, moon, and rising, then you can check out the different corresponding videos that will um, match with your sign. I'm tired. It's now Scorpio, so bear with me, guys. But yeah, so I definitely encourage you to look at all of the videos because you get a full understanding of what types of energy is just helping us right now. You know, you can actually match this up with your natal chart, so you can actually see what areas of your life are being highlighted, even if you're not a Scorpio. But if you've got Scorpio placements in a specific house, then you can definitely pay attention to that there. So, Scorpio, what's going on for you? So, this full moon is going to be activating your second house, and the second house is the house of values. They could say it's your finances house, but it's really what you value, what your own possessions, and yeah, how you value, but also how you value yourself, how you value your things. And it's also about material and spiritual possessions, and not just physical possessions in itself. The second house is also opposite the eighth house as well, so I'm going to mention that a bit later. But this is all about how we develop our own self-esteem, our own values, how we territories and boundaries. This is Taurus house, you know, how we protect our worth, and how we treasure our possessions. Um, and it's also the relationship to your physical body as well. But this is opposite the second house is opposite the eighth house, which is ruled by Scorpio, and the second house is ruled by Taurus. And it's interesting because so let me start with the cards that's come up for you. This is the first card that came up for you. And Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio moon and rising, so what I'm about to say, I fully feel you, Scorpio. Scorpio, you are tired. You are exhausted. Like, this has been, especially over the last week, where the moon's been waxing towards the full moon. There could have been a lot of stuff that's been coming up where you just felt emotionally drained, spiritually drained, physically drained. But it's also paying attention to your reactions, because these reactions, they've been very instinctual, but they have they're instinctual, but they've only come out for the fact that you're exhausted. So pay attention to what is actually causing you to, maybe snap, or come into your typical Scorpio vibe. That you can just go and sting somebody when you're ready. Really pay attention to this, and give yourself the time to create a little sanctuary for yourself, just to give yourself a respite. If you need to go to a spa, go to a spa. If you need, just do whatever you feel that can help to rejuvenate you. Whether you've got children, you need to just be like, someone just take the children and just have some time to myself. Set yourself a spiritual bath, just set yourself some candles or whatever. Just create yourself a little sanctuary, because Scorpio, you've been going through it. You've been going through a lot of intensive energies, and especially after this full moon, the last full moon in Scorpio, we ain't recovered. The universe is just like boom, 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 boom. Like, you go and heal today. So allow yourself time to also give yourself permission. If you need to break down, break down. Don't allow yourself to hold in all this energy. Scorpio's emotions is hell of intense. It's the most intense energy of all of the signs. So Scorpio moons in particular, you can really feel this energy a lot. So just give yourself permission to break down. We've just come out of the lunar return as well, so any Scorpio moons. So a lot of energy is being highlighted there. So allow yourself to be, and also allow yourself to cloak yourself in the divinity of your light and be able to recognize your divinity. Take refuge in knowing that you are divine, because a lot of these harsh experiences have just been trying to just nudge you closer to your divinity, just to realize that you're not just a physical person, you are very much a spiritual being, and you have so much potential that you can tap into. But right now, just create your space for healing. Allow yourself time to just get through this next season. you know there's a lot of stuff that's happening, and this card that's come up, the whirling goddess, this is the mind just going around and round and round and round and round. So even just do things to get yourself out of your mind, and bring yourself back to things that you value within yourself, things that remind you of your self-worth, of how valuable you are to this existence. Like, really just step out of your comfort zone and just do something that, you know not step out of your comfort zone, do something that makes you comfortable. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Bear with me. It's actually 12:20 and I'm still recording, so you know. But that's what spirit is saying. And the last card that came up, this card came up for, I believe it was Taurus as well, which is your opposite sign. So this is showing you where you're moving into. This is over in light. This is like the sun. And the sun's in Gemini right now, so it's in a very favorable place right now. Being the height of summer or the beginning of summer coming in. So this is your light that can't be extinguished. It can't ever be extinguished. And this is what Spirit's just been trying to nudge you closer towards. Understanding what's this light that is resonating deep within you. This is your light. I don't know if you can see this picture. It's coming from a person. So, this light, the light. I'm very Saggitarius energy, so this is fire energy. So again, this is light. So light is just there to the fire can illuminate, it can awaken, but it can also burn away illusions. But fire burns away um like things that you don't necessarily need. Like fire can refine gold. you know Fire refines a lot of things. Heat. So this is trying to purge out the false lies that we like to tell ourselves, and the falsehood that we like to live in. This imposter syndrome stuff that we keep falling into. So this is time to celebrate, because this is time that all of the illusions that we created for ourselves. And Scorpio, you don't do illusions, do you? You dig through all the illusions, but you have to be willing to dig through the illusions in yourself as well as other people. And this is what this energy is bringing up. You're beginning to come into the essence of your own divine truth, and you've had to go through a process to be able to get there, and allow yourself to embrace this process of the changing perspectives that you're going through. You're going through a lot of change, a lot of transition, and nothing's supposed to remain the same. And Scorpios, you gotta ride with that. You are a transformative sign, regenerative sign. So definitely this is a beautiful reading for you, because if you learn to take hold of the message, like, you'll be able to come into a much lighter place, a better place that you've been desiring to come into. But you have to be able to utilize these energies, and don't stay comfortable in um your kind of these intense emotions. Like, allow yourself to experience them and filter through, and allow them to filter through when they need to. Like, for example, yesterday there was just a lot that was just purging, and I took myself into the bath, had a spiritual bath, and I allowed myself to purge. And when I came out the bath, I was like, all of that shit is left in the bath, and it's gone down the drain, and that's gone. And I felt so much lighter. So allow yourself to actually separate from what needs to be separated from. Allow these emotions to purge, but don't keep attachments to them. Okay, so I'm hoping that this resonates with you, Scorpio. If you need a more personalized reading, you can contact me on my website, which is www.soul-reconnection.com, and we can do a reading that's more personalized for your situation. But I'm hoping that this did resonate. So until next time, I'll see you later, Scorpio.